Today's video will continue our Re-Civilization of the World series, where not many people survived. And while the expansion in the South America's coast is continuing, although it's not fast because it's jungles and hasn't been worked on. With this nation, the Orange Nation, wanting to trade with that nation because of all the good resources, but cost so much money to trade, so they decide they'll go straight across the desert. This is not really the safest place. This is the trade route, I guess. With nations thinking of just discovering parts of it. Lots of people die in it because it's very dangerous. If I'm finding the outback and not liking it too much, so they don't go in it. As they move up here, and they discover the island of Papua. I can't believe they haven't discovered the Philippines yet. They actually end up discovering the Philippines as we speak. And while the discoveries are going well, with them going through the ocean, they even discover New Zealand before they fully discover the coast of Australia. With them working on the coast because the inland is too inhospitable. Don't know how they know that. I guess they probably sent people and they never return. As you can tell, they fully avoided the desert. Now, the outback being slightly discovered, but not really. With a new nation forming in this region, let's call it this color because it's similar to that one. It's around not Tanzania. I'm trying to say Tasmania is what we know it as. Who knows what they know it as? And the light green team, very similar color, forms in this region. And that's all the new nations here. With more of Siberia being discovered, or what we would call Siberia. Don't know what they call it. Well, the discoveries moving north in North America. With Iceland and Greenland being discovered around now. But not much expansionism, it's mostly people exploring. Now let's form some new nations, guys. Don't you think this is a good idea? I do. With India splitting in two. Not India, but I just called it, sorry. With Europe fracturing into a lot of nations for this time frame. With this nation, or the Green Nation, I called it, expanding even further. And they even expand into desert. And well, California sees not California. Why do I keep calling it wrong names? But anyways, so used to saying it, I guess. And with even more expansion happening, the expansion is honestly good. Though I do have one more video to record, which will be done 10 days in advance. Yeah. So yeah. That's a big difference. And we're getting through this video pretty fast, but I'm going to try to lengthen it out because I didn't make many big videos since I'm trying to record so many. But anyways. And well, this nation expands a lot. Not as so far north, as much north. With the Northern Kingdom, I would say it's probably a kingdom, probably not a democracy or an aristocracy. Something led by a different group than normally would. With them expanding on the other side of the world. Yep, they're on two sides of the world. Well, they're technically in the same area, but since this map is 2D, they're on the opposite. And while some of the nations are getting weaker in North America, it looks like nations are probably going to fall apart. But that's pretty much all for today's video. At this point, please like, subscribe, and comment while Mapper out, but not until you subscribe. Bye, guys!